Hello people of Earth, I'm Dan Lockhart, the Valkyrie Dan Lockhart YouTube channel. This is Season 8 of Ride of the Valkyrie Dan Lockhart. I've had the opportunity to travel to a lot of different places in the world, but I choose to ride my motorcycle right here in Colorado. If you like my adventures around the state, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below. Thank you. Have a great day. Hello people of Earth, I'm Dan Lockhart of the Ride of the Valkyrie Dan Lockhart YouTube channel, and this is Season 8, Episode 6. In this episode, I ride through the town of Gunnison, heading west from my target out to Lake City. And in this episode, at the end, you'll see that I ride by the Blue Mesa Reservoir, which is the largest reservoir in the state of Colorado. It's supposed to be the largest one, but it's fairly well empty right now. Just the river's running right through the middle of it right now. The rest of it's all dried up. So anyway, you'll see that in this episode. And if you like my episode, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel down below. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye-bye. On the engine lid too, and they tried to wrap that wind flow up over the truck, and that didn't work. That doesn't take much for the gravel to come up and smack you. And nine windshields in that thing, 20 years. I had another Nissan pickup before this one that I went through the same thing with that truck with the windshield, the frequent replacement, and eventually what happened was where they had to scrape the body to get the sealer off of the windshield, that started to corrode and it leaked. Fortunately, I haven't had that problem with the Titan so far, but the last time that I got my windshield replaced, I was following Karen into Gunnison. We were going, I think I was taking the Nissan in the shop for something, and I was following Karen, and we just got on the highway, and she's got these big old tires on her Honda. On the CRVs, they're huge. And she threw a rock up and it hit my windshield. So I got that replaced on one of my trips to Denver. Harley. It's a popular place for people to stop to come in on bikes. Catching breakfast. Yeah, we're getting ready to jump on Highway 50.
yeah. Yeah. I make a run down here in my barber, get my haircut. Yeah, a little long and care something about it. I'm pretty fuzzy right now. My beard is back. 429 for regular there. 10 cents a gallon lost there. On my last ride, it was just a short ride. I noticed that there was something that looked like a screw that was coming out of the plastic for the that sits on top of the radiator. I thought, what the heck is that? It wasn't a screw. It's a it is called a push rivet. A little tiny thing. And because they're made out of plastic, I guess I have a problem with it all up there. Well, last year I had all that maintenance done. In Montrose, I had everything done. I had air filters, everything. I had to take the tank off and all that good stuff. And so I don't know if that has anything to do with it. It could be that maybe it just leaked after they removed it. So I ordered on Amazon. I ordered what I thought was going to be, replacement push rivets, and none of them look like they fit. So I got the actual part number, and I went back and I ordered the actual part number off Amazon. So I don't even know if that's right or not. But we'll see. Sticks out a little bit down there. It just looks like a screw coming out. Yeah, you're supposed to be able to press that little plastic rivet in and it'll release and pop out. I think that's how that works anyway. But when I ordered that first set, they also sent a tool that you can use to remove the old one. Kind of slide it under. It's got a little fork on it. You slide it under the old one, try it out. So we'll see. I've never heard of anybody coming to replace one. So all the way through Gunnison now, and I haven't shut up once. I guess I have quite a bit of editing to do. I haven't done much of that this season. We've been busy. Tanner and I. We've actually done a lot of stuff. In May, the end of May, we did a 10-day cruise in the Mediterranean. We went to Spain, France, Italy. That was pretty good. It was awesome. Yeah, when we went to Italy, we went to Florence. We did the guided trip into Florence. And that day we ended up watching 7 miles. That's a lot of watching. My knees were pretty shot by the time we got back to the boat. It was a fun trip. But it was a good day. Florence is a really nice little town. Barcelona, Marseille, a couple of other small towns in Spain. And we ended up in Rome. Where we got after playing back. And yeah, the last port that we stopped before Rome, which was part of still going on tourism stuff, was Corsica. And Karen and I were out walking around, a few blocks away from the ship, and just walking down the road there, and this jackass rode by on a kind of a smaller bike, like that's what they all drive over there, these little small scooters. And this jackass was he rode by on a scooter, and he had a woman on the back with long black hair. When he drove by, he shot me with a squirt-gun, and immediately my mind goes to evil. Why did he do that? What was in that he squirted? Obviously, I look like a tourist. They hate all the tourists, so I don't know. Turkey vultures. Cruise control set. Yeah, you got me right in the face, too. Why would you feel compelled to do something like that? You just need to, what's the point? You keep yours out there? What? I don't know. What was in that Squirt-gun? Right after it happened, I told Karen, that guy just squirted me with a squirt-gun. I could see him when he was riding away. He had the squirt-gun in his right hand. Why? Well, I guess it was successful if he wanted to make me paranoid about what was in that Squirt-gun. You just never know with these weirdos. That kind of took a little finish off of the end of the trip for me anyway. The ship that we were on was run by Oceania. I can't remember the name of the ship now, but they're basically all the same. We've done 3 cruises with Oceania so far, and the ships have seemed nearly identical. One of the things that I noted about this cruise was when we went to Alaska. That was so cool because once you get on the ship in Seattle, their goal is to take the outside passage to Alaska, and they go pretty far in that outside passage. So the ship goes at a much higher cruising speed than what we experienced in the Baltic and the Mediterranean. It was really, all night long they were cruising at top speed in Alaska. And Sam and Cheryl have told me that they've also booked a trip now and they're going to Alaska and next year. And the travel agent, they use the same travel agent that we did, told them that, you know, they're going in May. And she told them that that's good because they'll probably keep the crowds down at that time. Well, when Karen and I went, it was the end of June, the beginning of July. In fact, we were there over the 4th of July. And I don't remember crowds anywhere. Maybe where you go into a port and get off, go on a tour or something, there might be, you know, group of people then. But I don't remember there ever being a place where it was like, oh man, I gotta get out of here, there's just too many people. Yeah. Yeah, that was a last trip. That was a blast. Actually, all three of them. Pretty good. Getting ready to make that turn over Colorado 149, which is the last highway. And I'm going to Florence City. The city trees southward. And here we go. Oh wow. This is the Blue Mesa Reservoir. It's supposed to be on the Silver Thread Scenic Byway now. But this is where the reservoir is supposed to be. And it's a trickle down there. Wow. Usually the reservoir, when it's up to capacity, it's like almost all the way back to the road here, you can see. Wow. I wonder if they found anything out there in the dirt. If the reservoir started to leak anything out. That's pretty amazing. Yeah, pretty empty. I'd have to say she's all the way up here. I probably put one of that kink in people's summertime plants. Our friends went to Christmas together and they have a big boat that they bring out on the Blue Mesa, but not this year, obviously. This is the most depleted that I've seen. Wow. You'd never even guess there was a reservoir there before. Nada. I think he's okay. He's just taking a picture. He's probably like, I mean, what's that? That's tire tracks. Oh, wow. What's that out there? I'll see it go funny. Huh. Oh, it's a bunch of birds, maybe. Yeah, this is it. I wonder what that has done to the fish population in the reservoir. back up to cruise speed. I haven't decided where I'm going to go over my multi-day trip, but I was talking it over with Taryn, and I've had to go to Dover Trail Ridge Road. That's the spot right now there. To make that run, I'd start out from Steamboat Springs. I'd drive from Crescent View to Steamboat, and then make that cut over to Trail Ridge. If I remember right, Trail Ridge almost gets up to 14,000 feet. I think that's one of the highest roads in Mount Evans, Colorado. Alright, I think I'm going to shut the camera off for a little bit. We'll be back in a little while. Recording. I did not realize the red light flash. How they out there. A lot of I got Sony just on the camera, and I got a spare battery, my saddle bag. The locals around here get a little bit upset if you don't stay up to the speed limit. Even if you have to speed limit, they'll come around back it. Angrily. So I wondered in my helmet, you know, it's got two batteries in it. One is for the camera, kind of a crappy little camera. I would not depend on it for any footage. And the other battery is for the audio part within the helmet with Bluetooth. And so I've had this helmet now, what, 3 years now? And it's connected right up to the camera. It's a new camera. I don't know how long this battery's going to last on the summit, but I'm having one of these seasons going to crap out on me. My next one will have just Bluetooth and it won't have any kind of camera functionality out of that. Unless somebody was to partner with like a GoPro or the 360 camera people. I can never see having the camera in the helmet again. After the first year, it'd probably be obsolete anyway. So, I like the 360 thing. This works out pretty good. Really, only need one camera. When you can turn it in any direction. Something to be said. The big bike riders loyal to their brand. This motorcycle has a 1,832 cc pancake 6 in it. And it's plenty enough for me. It's very fast, very powerful, heavy, some 150 pounds. So the other thing that this helmet has, is a noise canceling feature. This is pretty good. I don't even wear AirPods when I ride. Wow. I've been thinking about the reservoir. That was shocking. I've seen it low before, but not like that. All the downstream rivers and reservoirs are all impacted by this. The Gunnison eventually feeds into the Colorado. And we know that has a pretty big gap. Considered reports that reservoirs are somewhere around 27% below capacity due to the drought conditions. I kind of get a little distracted in the curvy section. To me, it's really pretty in there. And stay focused on the road. And it's another flat spot. On the other side of all this, I think the speed limit's 75 out there. So how do track conditions affect the water table? I'm sure it does. People on wells and stuff like that. I wonder if they are experiencing problems. Yeah, let's have some Joe. This is a pretty steep downhill section. I wish it was clear. Oh. It's still a good road. Anyhow. Yeah, that was, when I hit the rocks in the pickup, that was the first time that I've hit rocks on the road in Colorado. And after the year after we moved up to Crescent Butte, I had back surgery and we went down to Denver to, from the hospital down there to get that back surgery. And I had 2 punctured discs in my back. And Karen took me down there in the surgery. And I told her, I said, if the doctor